Hello and welcome to a very special episode 339 of the Awesome Comics Podcast, the place where the small press makes one hell of a big noise. I'm Vince Hunt, creator of the Instagram comic Black, and joining me, as always, is the creator of the webcomic Vanguard, Dan Butcher.
Hello.
And the writer and brainchild, brain daddy, whatever you want to call him, behind Atomic Hercules, George Mayhem, and Hank, a.k.a. Fur, it's Tony Esmond.
Hello, babes.
Hello, everyone. And yes, we say very special because this is just a short, sharp bit of fun, interactive fun, as it were.
Christmas, isn't it?
That sounds a little bit saucy when you put it like that. But,
play along.
But yes, this is our quiz episode with the big fat awesome quiz of the year, 2021. What a year it's been. Has it been?
Yeah.
I mean,
we needed a bit of levity, didn't we?
Yeah. So as always, it is the Mega Powers, the ACP Powers, the Macho Man, Vince Hunt, and what do you call him?
Hulk Dan.
Hulk Dan. And his Danimaniacs.
The Danimaniacs.
Yeah, and his 28-inch pythons, because he's got bigger guns.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and we're taking on another fantastic pair of podcasters. We're not going to spoil who it's going to be right now, because we've got...
Big guns, my friend, big guns.
Yeah.
But it was
that was rough.
It's an amazing one, and we invite you to play along as well, obviously, because there are, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, there's long pauses as we all try and figure out what the fucking answers are, because Tony Esmond is a very good quizmaster.
Yeah.
There's a couple of rounds that were quite tense, and there's a couple of rounds that are quite jocular.
Yeah.
So we kept it light and kept the balance, you know.
Yeah.
I think if you can score over either one of the teams, you've done really well.
Yes.
Because it can get tough.
So we invite you to play along, get a pad and get a pen, and keep the scores. And after the show, continue the chat, whether it be in the Slack, on the Facebook. Just let us know your scores. As always, me and Dan expect all of you to beat us. But it was good fun. It was good fun, and good fun that's brought to you with the help of our lovely friends, Comic House. Every week, this show has been supported by Comic House, our lovely sponsor. They're an indie comic marketplace with a difference, because they love indie comics as much as we do. There's a huge selection of titles on the database. If you self-publish, you can list your book on there as well and start selling your book straight away. But they also have an app which is being added to all the time. So many books on there. Some of them you may hear about very soon. And for only £3 a month, you get access to that library, and it's constantly growing all the time. I mean, Dan, what's on there at the moment?
We've got The Cosplayer to Doom the Earth, issue 3 by our friend Dan Harris. Got Sins of Prey, issue 1. Empty by Frank the Writer. Superhuman Crime Investigators by Reading's Best Comics. Got Glass City by Glass City Comics. And we've got a new one popped in just recently called The Oxcan Myth. And I read the story synopsis to this, and it sounds pretty good. A Baroque palace filled with gold-coloured automata, a lone warrior trekking through snowy wastes, a tattooed enigmatic figure from an unknown land, and the Oxcan, a deity's hellish monstrosities made to scent and punish guilt-ridden to keep the cosmos in order. Weaving together these threads will tell a tale of the impossible fairy-esque encounter between two cultures, Viking and Maori, a story stitched across the vast hanging of silken mythic time. Originally published by David Lloyd, co-creator of V for Vendetta, and his award-winning anthology Aces Weekly.
Cool.
Oh, so it's like a
Simon Russell's involved in that, isn't he?
Yeah, it's a collection of the Aces Weekly strip, I'm guessing. I mean,
sounds
it's good if they start going on there, because there's some good stuff in that. Aces
Weekly. Written by Joshua Spiller, and the artist is Kishore Mohan. So interesting.
Amazing.
Yeah, looks good. I'm going to check that one out.
And you should check it out as well, and check out more that is being added to all the time. There's a 14-day free trial you can find out about. Thank you once again to Pete and the Comic House team for supporting us for another year. So expect more of these highly professional ads in 2022. but until then, go to comichouse.com and find out more. And we decided to do this as a Zoom call this week, so we can actually see each other. There's going to be no video of this.
Got Fisto. Is it Fisto?
Tony's currently holding up Fisto. He's not interested in Master Universe. He just loves the character Fisto.
I've never seen an episode of Master Universe, but I bought this because I like the name.
I could tell that the new animated series, which I enjoyed, come at me internet, The second half of it, Fisto's in it purely for a Kevin Smith joke.
Oh.
Because
what's the joke?
He honestly says, God, I'd love to fist Skeletor.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it an adult cartoon?
No. Well, basically, it's one of those cartoons that's no longer for kids because the adults have now grown into people who like to complain about things online.
Yeah, they're the sort of people who open big Millennium Falcon things made of Lego, aren't they, and get all excited. They're the sort of people who watch that. Yeah,
I don't understand, like, their audience, they kind of sort of, they're aiming it at that audience, but also despise that audience at the same time. It seems an odd... If you're going to make a kids' cartoon, make a kids' cartoon. If you're going to make a cartoon for the people who grew up watching He-Man, make it for them and don't
there's a lot of old cartoons that, you know... I mean, lots of nostalgia is a beautiful thing, isn't it? How it colours.
Go back and look at them, though,
and you're like, oh God, really? You know, but in our heads, they are the serious universes that we build up in our brains. But
let it go.
Like I said,
let it go. Walk away. Yeah.
I'm fucking sick of nostalgia. So on a different note,
we're sick of nostalgia.
I've got Viper 2.
We'll talk.
I've got Viper 2 coming out next year,
Viper 2.
which is a homage to which is a homage to 1980s action films and TV shows.
Oh dear, yes, we've got plenty of good stuff coming up in 2022. But before then, let's just get on with it. This is for the next probably about an hour and a half, whatever. Yeah.
How long did that go on for? Yeah. About an hour and a half, wasn't it?
I mean, sometimes we try to think of the answers. It's like a traditional pub quiz in the fact that you know the answer, but your brain goes blank. And sometimes I just don't know the answer.
You two fell into it, though. I think sometimes you shouldn't really revise right before a quiz. What you need to do is just relax your mind and let things come.
I never revise. I go into every single quiz every single year thinking I don't know what I'm talking about. And sometimes you're kind of surprised at the knowledge that is tucked away in your brain.
Yeah. Thing is, you were saying at one point a certain writer's name, and you got it wrong, but it was the answer to an upcoming one. And I was thinking, you've just fucking said it. For fuck's sake, say it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I always have a read through Comic House titles before we do the thing, but the ones I read never come up because there's such a huge database of titles on Comic House.
Nicely done.
Nicely done. So another sponsorship ad there for free. You can pay us later, Pete. But until then, now it's time for the next awesome quiz of the year 2021. Woo!
Let's get quizzical.
Oh, I like that.
Hey, welcome to the 4th annual competition where Vince and Dan take on podcasters who think they're hard enough.
Was that your script? Was that Was it?
Can we start again?
No.
Okay.
I just think we might have to talk about the wording for next year.
This year we've combined powers of Damian from Omen to that Edwardson with Eamonn, Mega City Book Club, Clark. Welcome to the Thunderdome, gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
Hello. So we've got tense.
Can I just start by apologising to Eamonn before we begin?
And likewise, Damian.
The dog ate my homework.
Is it Tony Esmond at paypal.com? Is that
That's
right?
One. That's it. Yeah, straight away.
Oh, God,
if you hear a bing, that's the money landing. Helping us to keep the scores over in Comics Code Corner is H.
Hello.
H, you all right, mate?
Yeah.
Obviously, we've got the most talented person in the room doing the job of adding up. I'd like to remind everyone
the
listening,
only person in the room that can probably add up.
I've got my socks off ready to count. Yeah.
Good. Here we go. Reminder, this is not a sexist podcast, just to be clear about that. So we know. Good. There's going to be 4 rounds. Sorry, Dan, what are you going to say, mate?
I say we put those rumors to bed, haven't we?
Thank you. Straight away. Yeah. 4 rounds. Some of them will be multiple points per question, and we'll explain as we go on. And some of them I will give you a clue for, but they have to be the more sort of difficult end of the questions. The questions will go from easy to hard. Okay.
I'm out.
Okay.
I'll do the easy ones, Eamon.
Oh, thanks.
Round 1. I've got a tie on, by the way.
Oh, God,
You
we already
noticed?
started. You were so casual then. And then you said-
hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
What
Round
colour,
1.
What colour is it, Tony, that tie?
Wine red. It's nice, isn't
Nice.
it? Against the dark blue
That's
shirt.
nice.
Oh, that's nice.
One
But
in
you-
the toilet now. I'm all
Thank you.
excited.
Round 1. We're talking about creative teams and collaboration on this one. And we'll be looking at some key issues historically. Oh, no. What's he laughing at now? What's he doing?
No.
Dan.
This is getting bad. Why do we have the cameras on?
For anyone listening, we even though this is audio only, we do have the cameras on for this Zoom call for a bit of fun. So if you hear us laughing at each other, any one of us might start laughing. It's because we can actually see the other people in the room.
Good.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, take it away, Tony.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to give you an issue number. Yeah. And you get a point for the writer and the artist. Okay. 1 point for writer, 1 point for artist, and you get an extra point for someone else who is involved in the interiors of that issue. We're not talking covers on this.
Oh, man, that's
Okay.
a tough one. Yeah.
What, so letters, colours,
Editor, even,
editor.
you know.
Okay.
I won't take editor in chief for some of them because it's too obvious. Okay.
And also, that's quite a broad term as well, isn't it? Sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll start with the easy one. Who's going first? Who's going to go first? Do you have the guests go first?
Guess go first.
Guess first. Okay. So first one, Eamon and Damon. X-Men 137, The Fate of the Phoenix. Can you give me the writer and the penciler and someone else involved in the creative team with the interiors? X-Men 137.
I'm thinking it must be Claremont, John Byrne,
Good.
Terry Austin.
3 points.
We'll go
Well
with
done.
that.
3
I
points.
agree.
Class.
Okay, Damien, let's end the call now.
Yep. Go. See you next year.
I like the way Eamon closes his eyes when he concentrates. That's good. If you were my doctor, I wouldn't be worried about that at all. That's fine. Next one up, Vince and Dan. Conan the Barbarian, issue 1 from 1970, often considered to be the first book of the Bronze Age.
Fuck me. You got any ideas?
Hang on.
V?
Writer, Jerry Conway.
No,
And we still.
we're not going to steal on this one. Yeah.
Okay, I'll keep your mouth shut.
Okay.
God. Is it Sal Buscema that doing the art?
I was going to say the only thing oh, shit. That's the only one I was going to guess at. I don't know anyone else.
Can you name anyone else involved in it, perhaps?
Who was editor-in-chief at that time? Or editor?
Just thinking, Conan artist, Sam.
Come on, guys, you know this.
I don't.
I think I do because I
Take a punt, V, because I've got nothing.
I can't. My brain just went blank, and I sent Tony a book about Conan recently, and that name is it? Oh God, is it a Jerry?
No.
Damn it!
I'm going to have to push you guys, press you on an answer.
I can't think of the writers. It escapes me. Dan, artist.
I've got nothing. Absolutely nothing. Only one I knew was Sal Buscema, so that's I've got now.
Guys,
But
come
editor.
on. Editor. Can you do editor?
Editor.
Oh, no, it wouldn't be Stanley. That's too broad, isn't it?
Should I go Tom DeFalco as an editor? I don't think that's right, but Tom DeFalco is an editor.
I've got to work on my facial reaction, haven't I, to things?
Yeah.
I've got to work on it.
No.
No. Okay, so you should know this. Firstly, Vince, you did send me a book about Roy Thomas recently. Pencils, Barry Windsor Smith, who we talked about last week.
I thought Barry Windsor Smith came later. That's the thing. Am I getting that? Was Conan?
He was not. He was on it for a short amount of time, then he left. Yeah.
Gotcha. Got ya.
Okay. Inker, Dan Atkins, colours, Mimi Gold, letters, Sam Rose, and editor Stan Lee. So when you went, it's not Stan Lee. We're almost there. Okay. Back
Not the
to
best of starts there, V.
What?
Yeah.
So we didn't get anything for that. You're not
You learn through every little problem in your life.
You're not letting
Come
me
on
have
now.
Stan Lee.
Okay,
we
1
said
point for
Thunderbat.
Stanley. 1 point for Stanley. Okay. Right. Next up, back to Damon's. Superman number 75, Doomsday. 1993, famous for the death of Superman.
Oh, fucking hell. Sorry. Right.
1993, this was.
What do you think, Eamon? Was it Jurgens?
And Jurgens.
Dan Jurgens.
Yeah.
1 point.
I read it the other week as well.
Who's doing art?
Famous for one-page splashes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lois cradling his dead body.
Spoilers.
Oh, I'm going to punch myself right in the face as well when you tell me.
Please don't. It's on video.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to
Do
be
it
like
Let me do
that
it.
tonight.
Yeah. Ellen, get upstairs.
Who's editing DC Comics at this stage?
Danny O'Neill. Is he still writing?
Yeah, go for Denny O'Neill.
No, afraid not.
Okay.
One more.
Come on, the artist. Come on.
No clues on this yet, I'm afraid. We'll get to the clues in a bit.
These are the easy ones.
Oh, it's really annoying. I can see it as well.
Yeah.
Well, I want to say what's no, it's not Kurt Swaff. No.
No.
To push you guys.
No.
Any guesses
Don't
at
know,
any of the other people involved? So we've got inks, colours, letters, editors.
I can't think of anyone.
Okay, just 1 point there, H. Writer was Dan Jurgens, you were right. Pencils were by Dan Jurgens and Brett Breeding. Inks by Brett Breeding. Colours, Glenn Whitmore. Letters, John Costanza. Always a sure bet.
Oh, wow.
Editor, Mike Carling and Jennifer
must have
Frank.
made a lot of money for that if he was writing and
I think so, wouldn't you?
drawing that.
Yeah.
And Princeton, yeah. Okay, no, it's all right. We got one.
Got 1 point.
Go get all three here, V.
Back to ACP. Come on, guys. Crisis on Infinite Earths, issue 7 from 1985, featuring the death of Supergirl.
Go on.
Go, V.
I know one.
You'd have to put your hand up, V. It's all right.
No. That was me signaling telling my brain to start thinking.
So we're gonna. This confirm with you. It's George Perez as an artist.
George Perez is the artist, surely. Yeah.
Yeah.
1 point. Helena.
Okay.
1 point for that.
I don't know who was. I don't know who was writing that.
Jerry Ordway.
1 point for inks.
Okay.
Oh, he was
1
inks,
point.
was he?
2 points for that so far. You just need to know the writer.
Right.
Confirm with V here. Is this again?
We got to think about DC writers at the time, wasn't it? Because
was it?
who were the big hitters then?
I'm not answering this. Marv Wolfman. I'm floating that with you, V. I'm not looking at Tony at all here, so I don't want.
See, Wolfman is. I mean, he's never far from my brain. To be fair.
But did he do DC stuff? I'm not that clued up on DC stuff.
He did Teen Titans. But
yeah,
I don't know whether.
Do you have an answer? I'm going to have to press you.
Is it Wolfman? Is it Marv Wolfman?
Are you saying Marv Wolfman?
yes.
hang on. Do we just get one punt at this? Is that what you're saying?
Are you saying Marv Wolfman?
Oh,
yeah, we're saying Marv Wolfman.
Yeah,
Final
it's Marv Wolfman. 3
points.
points. Mind games. Mind games. Okay. We're now getting to the middle section of middling difficulty. Okay, back to Damon's.
Jesus, we were all ice skating uphill with a.
It's really fucking difficult at the end, right?
Yeah.
Middling. Damon's The Incredible Hulk 181 and now The Wolverine from 1974.
Trimpy.
1 point.
Len Wein.
Len
Two
Wein
I
points.
think in line.
2 points.
I was talking to
Yes,
Eamon actually.
good
But-
call, Len Wein.
You just need one of the extra people. Inks, colours, letters, or editor.
I'm stuck, Damien. Sal Gaspadino.
No. Sorry.
No.
Okay, 2 points for that, guys. Back to the ACP. Amazing Spider-Man 129, The Punisher Strikes Twice from 1974. First appearance of The Punisher. Can you name the writer, the penciler, and anyone else involved?
Is that the one where Spidey's fallen and you got the 3 targets?
Yeah, yeah.
Is that
It's
one?
the
Okay.
classic cover, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can see the cover quite clearly in my head. God, I feel like these. I mean, these are obviously some classic names, and
I'm terrible at this kind of question.
I can almost hear the listeners screaming at their listening devices. But God, you know when you always, Dan, who created the Punisher? You're the Punisher, man. Who created the Punisher?
I don't know, man. I can't.
Was it two people that created the Punisher? Normally, it's 2 people, isn't it?
Yeah, quite often, isn't it? Yeah.
So we're looking at
Spider-Man artist.
yeah, because this was long after Dick Go, isn't it?
Can't place that fucking artist. He's the one that did the little curls on the hair, like the little wingtips.
Yeah.
You have to push you guys.
Go for.
Fuck it.
No,
It wasn't.
no.
It wasn't Sal Buscema, was it? Sal Buscema? No.
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
Go for an answer. Yeah, we'll go for that one.
Sal Buscema. Sorry, no, incorrect. What about writer or inks, colours, letters, editor? Anyone else?
I'm not going to get any of that. I mean, editor. I mean, the only 2 I can think of, Dan, would be DeFalco or
Let's go. Editor
Lee,
Tom DeFalco.
Stan Lee.
No. Sorry.
No.
Okay, guys, moving on. So it was writer Jerry Conway. I thought you'd get it. You mentioned him a second ago.
Mother.
Pencils, Ross Andrew. Inks, Frank Giacoa and Dave Hunt. Colours, Dave Hunt. Letters, John Costanza, another favourite, always worth a shout.
Fuck me, should have said him.
You know that Two Ronnie sketch where someone's answering the next question. I think that's what I'm doing.
That's what's happened.
Yeah.
And the editor was Four Candles. No, it was Roy Thomas. There you go. Back to the Damons. Amiga Men 3 from 1983. The first appearance of Lobo.
Whoa.
So can you name the writer, the penciler, and anyone else involved? We're not quite into clues yet, but they're coming soon.
Damien, what about Keith Giffen?
Yeah.
He's in there.
I know Joe Staten was early on, wasn't he? That's what number did you say, Tony?
Number 3.
3.
Yeah.
First appearance of Lobo.
Yeah. There is a really good Never on Anything podcast all about this.
I think you're right with Giffen. I think it's worth a shout.
1 point. Giffen drew it. Well done.
Who was the other name, Damien?
Can't remember. What did I say? Joe Staten. No, it wasn't Wolfman again, was it?
Which is your answer for
Let's go with-
Wolfman?
Sorry?
Who are you saying? What are you saying Wolfman did on that issue?
Edited.
1 point.
And also...
Do you think he wrote it as well?
Danny O'Neill edited.
I thought you just said Marv Wolfman edited.
No, Marv Wolfman edited.
Oh, no,
You
sorry.
got-
I
you
did,
got a point for
Marv
that.
Wolfman edited. Who wrote it as well? Keith Giffen wrote and drew.
No, you're not going to get this, guys. It's Roger Slifer, the creator of Logo.
Yeah, no.
Inks Mike DiCarlo, colours Anthony Tollin, letters
Never got that.
John Costanza, again, editor Mark Wolfman.
Fucking Costanza.
Back to the ACP. They're going to get the question after this round. It gets a bit lighter, so nobody sort of knock themselves about.
I will say, Tony, very good questions. These are
key issues, my friends. Next one up.
We got the whole pub quiz. You know the obvious answer, and your brain just goes.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Once you get in the zone, we'll be fine. Just get in the zone, relax your minds. Let's all relax ourselves. Not like that, Dan. Right. Next one. Grimjack, issue 1.
Oh fuck.
1984. A Shade of Truth. There is a clue available for this one.
Tim Truman.
What did Tim do?
Dan, what did he do?
I can't even recall this issue. I can't even recall what it looks like.
Now, oh God, because if I get this wrong, he's one of the other answers. He's one of two things. He's either writer or artist.
There is a clue available on this one.
Let's go for a clue, because we're flailing already.
The writer is most famous for his work on the Suicide Squad comic.
Well, I mean, hands up, I haven't really read much.
Man, DC is a weakness of mine.
Can I ask you who you meant, Tim Truman?
Shall I take the shot on Tim Truman for art?
Yeah.
1 point.
Okay.
Oh, well done. Well done, Vince.
Work, Vince. Bear in mind, I rattle on about him all the time.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I knew. When you said Grimjack, I thought, I know one of the answers. Writer. Suicide Squad. This was... When did the Suicide Squad first appear?
Well, the 60s, but this was the revamp of it. He's most famous for the revamp in the 80s.
Bloody hell.
90s?
Right, okay.
I think both.
Yeah, I think it was late 80s, wasn't it? They came back.
I don't even know this issue, Grimjack.
I have to push you guys. H has got that look on her face like she's bored, so we're going to...
I can't help you, V. I can't...
Help me?
Yeah.
Okay, final. Got to push you.
Let's just say Marv Wolfman again.
No, sorry, guys. So the writer was John Ostrander.
Yeah.
Pencils, Tim Truman. Inks, Tim Truman. Colours, Janice Cohen. Letters, John Workman. Another letterer worth giving a shout out. And editor was Mike Gold. Little clue, if we get another First Comics, Mike Gold edited most of them. Next, back to the Damons.
Costanza.
No.
Marv Wolfman. Right,
Shade the Changing Man, Volume 2. So this is the Vertigo series, famous for American Scream, etc., etc. Who did the first issue of that?
Bought this as well.
Iconic
Is
run.
this when Pete Milligan's writing it, Damian?
1 point. Pete Milligan, well done.
Dan just left the room.
Editor Karen Berger.
No, sorry. Oh, hang on. I don't have the editor for that one. Sorry, mate. Okay. Oh, didn't list it. Sorry.
I can see the art as well.
Let's say 1 point for Karen Berger. That's my fault. But she was certainly in the mix somewhere, wasn't she?
Oh, come on.
And you can... There is a clue in this one.
Okay.
Okay, let's have the clue then.
The name of the artist is nearly always mispronounced, and I'm about to do it, but he's probably best known for his Marvel work.
Can we have a clue, Tony? Mispronounced. Marvel.
You can. I'm sure you can see the artwork. Come on, guys.
I can see it. Oh. No. Sorry, Eamonn.
No.
Completely blank.
David Mazzucchelli.
Nobody knows.
No.
Okay. It was Chris Bacallo.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, was
Now
it
into
really?
the... Yeah.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
One of the
You
many
all fans?
names I mispronounce of creators.
Yeah, me. Now into the hard section.
Can I just
That
double
wasn't
check?
the hard section.
Yeah.
Can I just double check something on that last round?
2 points they got.
Is it 2? I thought it was 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So the kitchen, who are we up to now? Back to the ACP. The Kitchen, issue 1 from Vertigo.
Did you say the last round?
No, the last question. Yeah, I did say the last question.
Yeah. Now into the next question. So The Kitchen, issue 1, came out from Vertigo in 2015. There is a clue.
Oh, 2015. Fuck me. Go on. Let's hear the clue straight away.
Yeah, because the thing that was adapted.
It was the comic that they made into a really bad movie.
Yeah.
And the covers were by Becky Cloonan, but she didn't do the interiors. The pencils and the inks are by the same artist who has a name common with the Flash Gordon villain.
Is he called Ming the Merciless then?
Yeah. I only know one bad
Ming
guy.
Doyle.
Hey, 1 point.
Oh, shit. Sorry, Damien. Keep my mouth shut.
I'd never even fucking heard of this comic.
I heard of it, but I hadn't.
Who was editing who was editing the Vertigo titles at that time? V. He was at fucking Thought Bubble.
But this was 2015.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did Karen
Didn't
Berger
that was
leave?
it?
Quite a famous editor.
What year did Karen Berger
He's
leave?
quite a famous editor.
I can't remember the fucking geezer's name.
This is like torture, isn't it, H? Have you noticed that? They're all like tortured, aren't they?
I can see them going grey in front of me.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, literally. The writer.
Eamon's doing faces. Good, like that.
Writer. The thing about these questions is, even if it's not your question, you're still thinking about it just to know, in yourself if you know it.
Got a headache.
It's that yeasty ale you're drinking. That's what that is.
So you've got the artist. You've got Ming Doyle as there's penciler. You can do inks, colours, letters, editors. You also need writer.
Colours?
My hair, look. It's gorgeous, isn't it? No grace.
It's very glossy. It's lovely, Tony.
Thank you.
You look like a Labrador. No, golden retriever. That's what you look like.
Cheers
Watch out
just
for the
for Ben.
Watch out for the lipstick.
Dan,
I'm leaning on you heavily.
I'm gonna have to press you. Come on, guys.
No,
Come on, guys.
I literally, I don't have anything. Take a punt on the.
I've not got nothing to even guess on. I don't know.
I'll let.
Yeah.
Okay, so the writer was Ollie Masters.
I wouldn't have got
Inks Ming Doyle. I thought you might have got that. So she inked her own work. Colours Geordie Belair. Always a good bet for colours. Letters Clem Robbins, and the editor was Will Dennis and Gary Lockhart. So Will Dennis.
Yeah. I can honestly say that I wouldn't have got any of those. I would have. The colorist would have been the other colorist that does everything.
Fuck me, that was tough.
That was a tough one.
Yeah.
Okay, right. I'm just crossing out another one I think is too difficult. Right. Next up, back to Damon's.
Is this the last round?
No, we've got two more after this.
So is this the second round? Or is this? Or is this
still
the first round.
Okay.
Yeah.
My God.
So,
bloody hell, Vince.
Yeah.
Confused as it is.
Damon's
Kind of mind games.
Scene of the Crime, issue 1 from 1999.
Ed Brubaker, writer.
1 point.
It's not Sean Phillips on that one. Is it Mike Dowling as artist?
I've no idea on the same.
I can't comment on those two answers because there was some confusion in what the actual truth is. So I'll leave it. Have a think about it. So pencils, and then separate to that, we need inks, letters, colours, and editor. Actually, 2 editors.
Yeah, I should know who edits all his stuff.
Guys, any guesses?
It's somebody like his name's like Mike Dowling, but I don't think it is him.
There's a clue if you want it.
Go for the clue, please.
The writer sounds like a bird, and the inker is someone you and I have talked about at length. Eamonn.
Did we not get the writer?
You got the inker is someone you and I have talked about, and the pencils are by someone whose name sounds a bit like a bird.
Right. So is it inked by Sean Phillips then?
1 point.
You reckon?
And the artist. Oh,
You reckon it's Eamon conferring? Do you think it might be Sweetie Pie?
Brian Flamingo.
Mr. B Bird.
Who does Lazarus? I'm going to kick myself on this one.
Okay.
Sorry, mate. Useless on this one.
No, it's all right. It's good. Lettered by. Oh, I don't know.
You've already got the extra point, so you don't need to know letters, colours, or editor because you've got the anchor.
All right.
Okay, we're calling it a day.
Yes.
Yep.
Michael Lark.
Ow!
Up like a lark. Right.
Yeah.
Big high five for all you bird watchers out there.
Last two, which come from
Twitches.
the section I've. Sorry.
Twitches.
Yeah, last two that come from the section I've called really difficult because they've been picked randomly from my recent pull list section.
Oh God.
Yeah, so we're talking recent
When
comics.
here comes the Wendy Whitebread question.
Yeah.
Back to ACP. King Conan, issue 1. It's fair to say that both these issues that I'm going to be doing now are featured in post in the Slack. So King Conan, issue 1. Vince and Dan.
Dan,
I've seen the cover to this.
He sent the cover to it.
And I'm pretty sure it'll have all the team on the front of it as well.
Yeah.
Just conferring, Tony. So don't take it.
Okay.
It's not Jason Aaron writing that, is it?
I don't know, man.
Because he did write Conan at some point, didn't he?
I don't know.
Is that your answer, Vince?
Yeah.
Go for Jason Aaron.
Jason Aaron, 1 point.
Brilliant.
The art, though, I don't know.
It's not. It's not. Once again, this isn't the answer.
There's a clue.
It's not Koi Pal, is it? On the art. What's the clue?
The artist is someone who sat next to us, or sat 2 people down from us at our first in a London Super Comic Con, and I bought a print from him.
Sat 2
Oh,
down.
Henderson.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Al Henderson.
Al Henderson.
Always
Yeah, I
near
wish.
us.
Yeah.
2 down from us in the first London Super Comic Con.
Yeah.
You, Dan.
That's back in the mists of time, man.
We have to push you guys.
Yeah.
H has got that look on her face. Like,
Anything,
fucking hell,
V?
come on.
Anything?
I got nothing. Take a punt on the artist, dude. And editor. Oh well, I wouldn't fucking know with the editors.
Come on, guys.
I don't know.
Okay. Taking a bath on that one? Okay. So,
Yeah.
writer Jason Aaron, quite right. Artist Mahmoud Azra. Colours Matt Wilson and Mahmoud Azra. Letters VC's Travis Lanham. Mark Basso is the editor. Okay.
I thought
Didn't know
that the
those
artist
names.
was also going to be on the inks, but I just couldn't think of the artist.
No worries, man. Good. Over to the Damons. Nightwing 87. The most recent issue of Nightwing, famous for being a constant movement across a landscape.
Ooh.
I know Dan can't help you, but Dan commented on this recently on the Slack.
Okay.
Yeah, that panel.
Writer, artist, and then if you can get the colours, letters, and editing.
How does it look, Tony? That you've got it.
It looks all right, actually, man. I actually quite
Yeah.
liked it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they did that Bionic Man issue a bit like that, where he travels down a train. Do you remember that issue?
Right, okay.
So just for context, this is art that travels. Across
Yeah, so it's
2 spreads.
it's multiple images of him across over a bridge and down through a building, and
Is it
stuff
the
like
DeLuca effect?
that. What's that, mate? You might have to educate me on that one.
Oh no, that's just the name for the artistic technique, showing the
Okay.
okay.
Oh, right. Okay. Good.
a figure through and moving through space is the DeLuca
right.
effect.
Oh wow.
Yeah, a little bit then. Yeah, that sounds about right.
But
Yeah.
I've got no idea about recent DC. Is
Yeah,
Geordie
I can give
Belair
you a-
doing the colours?
No, I'm afraid not. I can give you a clue.
Go on, then. Please.
The writer recently caused controversy by
Frank Miller.
by openly discussing the sexuality of someone's son.
That was Christopher Biggins on.
I'd love to see
No, it's
Christopher
not.
Biggins Nightwing. Who wouldn't want to see?
Always landing face down. Damien's passed out, I think.
Do you need a drink?
No idea.
I've got no idea.
I think I know the writer,
Yeah.
but we're not stealing.
No steals on this one.
No, I'm sorry, Eamon, mate. I've no idea.
Is it G. Woodrow Wilson or Willow? What's his name?
Willow Wilson.
G. Willow?
Yeah, it's not.
Willow Wilson. No. Okay.
Okay, so not going to get it, guys?
No, we don't know.
No, okay, so it's writer Tom Taylor, who obviously famously made Superman's son. I don't know. It's not gay anyway. What he is. Artist Bruno Redondo. A lot of heat about him at the moment. Colors Adriano Lucas. Letters Wes Abbott. Editor Jessica Chen. But it was Tom Taylor. I thought would be
Tom
the
Taylor
one
was the one I knew. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't get. Sorry, Damien.
Okay. Over to H. H. What are the scores, please?
Hang on a minute, Tony.
All right.
We had an extra question. I'm being honest.
Okay.
Didn't
Oh,
we
did you?
start?
Yeah,
you did
I was
start,
just going to say there's a question missing.
Oh, right. Let me just check then. Let me check my notes.
Do you see that, Dan? He's trying to.
It's a good job we got nothing on it, man.
Hats off.
Well done.
We deliberately
This-
threw the last
that-
question.
that-
We knew the answer.
This is sportsmanlike conduct.
Just
that
made
was
that
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, it was looking like nobody was getting anything, so I crossed a few of the questions out. Right, so go back to back to the ACP. We've got one left for you guys. The Other Side, issue 1, published in 2006, about the Vietnam War.
Cullen Bunn's the writer.
No.
No?
No.
Who the fuck is that then?
I haven't even fucking heard of this.
There is a clue.
Who publishes it, Tony?
Vertigo.
It was Vertigo, yeah.
Do you want a clue?
Yeah.
Yeah, anything.
The writer has been named already.
Ah, fuck. You know when you look at your bookshelf and the books are too far away to actually read the side of it?
No. Who we
Is it Jason
writers we've
Aaron?
already had?
Jason Aaron, 1 point.
Cameron Stewart.
2 points. On a run.
That's it.
Now you need inks, colours, letters,
Already
and
had it.
letters.
We've already done
Karen
3
Berger, the
questions.
editor. Was Karen
No.
Berger?
No. Okay, so 2 points for that one. Well done, guys. Look at that, pulling that one out your arse. Nice work.
Sorry, Damien.
Play, mate.
Oh, quite
Hey,
right
man, you're a
too.
legend.
People write in, it's all right. Something wrong goes wrong, they write in.
That was literally
Yeah,
like
I
those
think so.
moments when you see the spine of a book and it just says the surnames. Yeah.
Good stuff. Good work. Both of them really early in their career, weren't they? So that was nice. H, over to you. Over to Comics Code Corner. What are the scores, please?
Okie dokie, the scores on the doors are the Damons have a very proud 12 points.
Oh,
ACP have 9 points.
Oh,
we're still
early
in it,
lead.
Dan. Do you know what? It felt like we were drowning in treacle.
Yeah.
but you started badly. That was the thing, but you've caught up a bit at the end there.
A little
Right,
bit.
okay.
Yeah.
Now,
Every quiz has started like this with us trailing.
it has actually.
Yeah.
It has, yeah. So we're gonna go into a slice of fun now. This is going to be, so no need to beat yourself up or flagellate yourselves or whatever it is you do. I went to the Beano exhibition this week. I went today actually, and what I've done is I've got a list of Beano stories. Some of them are true and some of them are not. As we all know, the Beano started in 1938. So there's been a lot of characters and stories run through that comic. And I'm going to read out a number of names, and you've got to tell me whether no, they're not in the comic, or yes, they have been in the comic. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
So are we saying just yes or no? Simple.
Yes or no. So I'll say a name, you say nah or yes. Okay. Right. Okay. So we're going to start with the ACP. It's their turn. So first up, ACP, Bertie, the red bus driver.
Seems a bit weak. What do you think, V?
Yeah, I think it seems a bit weak.
Can I have your answer?
We'll go for a no.
No, quite right. 1 point. Over to the Damons. Maxie's Taxi.
That's a euphemism, isn't it?
I know he had a nice pad.
Maxie's Taxi. Is that how it is in your household, Damien? You say a joke and then like it travels down the line to Helena, who just sort of rolls her eyes. Is that how
we're on pull-ups now.
What do you reckon, Damien?
What do you think? Maxie's Taxi.
What do you reckon, Eamon? I've no idea.
We'll say that is from Viz.
No, it is in fact a Beano story. Maxie's Taxi between 1947 and 1951, and a whole 4 years. That must have been boring as tits at the end there. Yeah.
Because they do a couple of Viz characters that rips the piss out of Maxine's Taxi.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Yeah. It's
Next up for
like
the
a laxophone taxi. Like, but when you drive around it, it's like has a laxative effect.
In fact, your knowledge of Viz may come in handy in this round.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, next up, ACP. Cocky Jock.
That feels like
Cocky Jock.
That feels like a yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. 1 point.
Yeah.
Next, back to the Damons. Curly's Magic Boomerang.
I'm going to say no. What do you reckon, Eamon? Unless you know better.
It just sounds like Tony's using some of his slang.
It does, doesn't it? It's like what hangs out his underpants.
Yeah,
This is nothing. There's more coming. We'll say no.
We'll say no.
That's correct. There was no story called Curly's Magic Boomerang.
Magic Boomerang.
I had to mute myself.
What's the tagline, Tony? Here he comes again.
Yeah. Next up, it's the ACP. Hairy Hugh and his cockatoo.
I think I was going to. I'm going to go for a no.
Yeah.
No, there was a story called that. Hairy Hugh and his cockatoo.
No.
Ran between 1948 and 1949. So not a long run for his cock.
Simpler
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That explains a lot about that generation.
Yeah.
Okay. Back to the Damons.
Cockatoo.
This is the sixth one. Sammy's Super Rubber.
All right, I'm muting myself for this round. Dan, you're on your own.
I reckon that could be a yes, Eamon. What do you think?
That's a yes, Damien. We're going to go with yes.
It is. It ran between 1950 and 1951.
Get your rubbers out.
Get your rubbers out. I expect it erased things, didn't he? Erased the teacher.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Okay, next to back to the ACP. Penny and her pet spiders.
I don't know. It's a guess.
It feels I would say yes, but I'm not sure. I don't.
Let's go for a yes. Let's go for a yes.
Sorry, guys. No, I made that one up. That never appeared. Back to the Damons. Dick on the drawer. Dick.
I think this
on
is
the drawer.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to go with yes.
Yes, it is true. That's true.
It's an autobiographical strip about Tony Esmond whenever we do the drink and draw.
Never touch any of my drawers, you know. Right. Back to the Damons. Oh, no, who's next? Sorry. ACP, pardon me. The Fix-It Twins. The Fix-It Twins. And yes, Jimmy Savile did feature in it. Is that true or not?
Is that a clue?
That is a fucking loaded gun. I don't know.
That could quite possibly be the case.
Yeah. Dan, just...
Yes. Yeah.
True, it did. It ran between 1978 and 1980. Why that's never been produced.
I mean, the Jimmy Savile information felt like it was a bad choice made by the publishers at the time.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the Damons. Back to the Damons again. Marvelous Malcolm and his emu.
I'm going to say no. What do you reckon, Eamon?
I think
Marvelous Malcolm.
Yeah, because of their first cover star, it's not going to be another one. So I'm going to say no.
Oh, look at that. Quite right. It was not. Back to the ACP. Benny and his big bangs.
What you can't see right now, listeners, is the absolute fucking poker face that he has
Of Tony Esmond.
when he delivers these names. It's spectacular.
Benny and his big bangs.
Benny and his big bangs.
I'm going to say no. Vince?
Quite right too. It's not a story. Good. And the final one, the Damons. The bear gang. The bear.
I've already said it barebacked.
I've said that before.
Barebacks and the rubbers.
The bear gang and their bongos.
I'd like to think this is yes.
We want that one to be a Beano story.
We do.
Yes.
Well, sorry, no, I made that one up. There you go.
He'll
What a
put
fun round.
He'll put
Yeah,
a
that's a
bongo
good
in
one.
anything. He'll put a bongo in anything.
I'm presuming did they have the Jimmy Savile one there at the
Yeah,
exhibition?
so they desperately wanted to get on Jimmy Savile, those two kids, and they used to go around writing letters and doing dares.
I mean, they're counting their fucking...
He desperately wanted to get on them as well.
Yeah. Dodged a bullet there.
Vince has muted himself.
We got a Rolf Harris magnet for Christmas off some friends.
Oh,
Did you?
Yeah. Good.
I think it's signed as well.
What a fun round that was. That cheered us up, didn't it?
That was a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so over to H. H, what are the scores?
So the scores on doors again. The Damons have a Dennis the Menacing 4, and the ACP have a Minnie the Minxing 4.
Oh, so what cumulatively, what does that give us now?
Oh,
it's all right.
God, you put me right on the spot.
That means add them up.
16-13.
16-13, still close.
Yes.
Yeah, 16-13. Good. Okay. Damon's in the lead. H, so today I saw you draw a really lovely eyeball. That was very nice.
Oh.
What else are you drawing at the moment? What have you got to tell us about?
I've lost my drawing mojo a little bit, so I'm trying to just you know that whole thing of when people say you get like a writer's block or a drawer's block. Just draw anything or write anything. It's exactly what I'm doing. I'm just drawing anything, and also writing anything as well. So yeah, I started trying to draw like things that I'm watching. So I did a little quick sketch of David Duchovny as Fox Mulder, and I thought I'll do a Gillian Anderson, but she's really bloody difficult to draw, so I just did her eye instead.
Oh, well, is that what it was? Gillian Anderson.
That's all I'm doing at the moment. I've got no commissions in or anything like that, so I'm just doodling and see what comes out of it. Really, you know.
Gillian Anderson's Eye. That's an exhibition name, I think.
Gillian, yeah.
Let's get it going.
Anything with Gillian Anderson, to be fair.
I will say, I think it was Christmas 2 years ago that I commissioned you to do like pictures of our pets, our cats.
Oh yeah.
And it's some of the favourite. It's Joe's favourite thing in the house. We've still got the.
Oh, nice.
Oh, fantastic!
Same as Sharknado. It's She's taken down pictures of me just to put Sharknado up.
And you absolutely captured, like, not just the likeness, but you know when you look at your pet and you can just see there's something else going on in their eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
evil.
Got that as well. Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely.
You
That's really
captured
lovely
the
to hear. Speaking of evil.
Oh, look at him. Go to sleep.
No.
Yeah.
So
You
he's
forced me-
essentially,
forced
I'm
me
at
into
the arse
dress up.
end and he's guffing and he's nearly taking the skin off my eyeballs with it.
For those who can't see, she wasn't talking about Damien at that point. That was the dog. Good. Nice work. Where can we find you online, H?
You can find me at oh God, now you've asked me what my thingies are now. So you're probably best finding me on anything ArtNineTwo. So Instagram ArtNineTwo, Twitter ArtNineTwo, Facebook ArtNineTwo. But on the Instagram, I've also got my own, which is just Helena Edwardson Art. But there's not just art on there. There's a bit of running. Well, there was a bit of running, but I try and put as much art on as I can. So yeah, I'm a bit boring, really. But
Always worth a follow. I enjoy it.
Definitely.
Yeah. Good stuff. Right, round 3. Getting
Come on,
there.
Dan.
Halfway
Come on,
through.
Dan. Come on, Dan.
Halfway through. This is nice
There we
one.
go.
So obviously current at the moment are Spider-Man villains. They've had an explosion in popularity. All those really annoying Facebook things that pop up. They're talking about them, aren't they? But what do we really know about Spider-Man villains? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you their real names, and I want you to tell me their supervillain identity and what their power set is. Again, these go from easy to difficult.
Oh, God.
Okay. Whose turn is it first? It's the Damon's first, isn't it? I think.
Yeah,
Back to you guys again.
Yeah.
Adrian Toombs. Adrian Toombs. Can you tell me what his super villain name is and what his power set is?
He is the Vulture. He has a powered flight suit.
2 points. Brilliant. Good start.
Bang.
Just Damian stood there like, hold on. Have we started?
Over to the ACP. Quentin Beck. Quentin Beck.
You know this one, V?
You know when you know the name and the rest of it just disappears.
It's Mysterio, and he's got like illusion projection.
2 points. Good stuff. Excellent. Back to the Damons. Everyone's cooking on gas with this one. Herman Schultz. Herman Schultz.
That's a tough
Damian, one. I think that is Electro, and he's got electric powers.
Afraid not. No, that is similar. That's the Shocker. And he has Vibro Shock Gauntlets. Okay. Back to the ACP. Kurt Connors.
That's the lizard.
And he was...
What's his power?
He was mutated into a lizard man.
Man-lizard.
Has he got like super strength and...
Good. I'll put augmented strength and speed, so I'll accept that. So 2 points. Good. Back to the Damons. John Jameson. John Jameson.
John Jameson is J. Jonah Jameson's son. He went to the moon and came back as... Is he the Man Wolf?
1 point. Yeah.
And he's got werewolf powers.
He has.
He can shit in the street.
Speed.
Yeah. Sometimes he does that thing where he rams his bum across the carpet.
And he's got...
And he was on Gladiators in the early 90s.
He has.
Yeah, that's him.
You're right. He's got the Godstone, which transforms him into a werewolf-like creature. Good. 2 points. Let's crank it up a bit now. So these are going to be more difficult. And there are clues available with these ones.
Hang on. Didn't they start? And you've just cranked up the difficulty when it goes back to us.
You're doing best on this round. Okay.
We've all got them. We've all got them right.
All right. Let me do another one. Okay. So one more then. One more on the easy. One more on the easy. So Edward Whelan. Edward Whelan.
God, it's such a... I don't know, do you, Dan?
I'll give you a clue.
Okay.
He's also featured in Captain America as well.
Oh, man, that's fucked me. I don't know
Captain America. Captain America's your jam, Dan. Come on.
They did share a lot of enemies. Quite a few enemies. Was the chap called? I'm not sure if it was a crossover. He was like a scarecrow, and he had like the kind of the yellow, the orange hood, the green suit, and he had a pitchfork.
No, sorry, that's going to lead you down the wrong rabbit hole. That one.
I know then.
Okay, it's Vermin. From the Mike Zeck issue. Humanoid rat.
Craven the Hunter.
Exactly.
Like Craven's Last Hunt. Sorry.
Yeah. Back to the Damons. Now we've cranked it up, so the clues are available on this. Dr. Lorena Dodson. Dr. Lorena Dodson. Clues are available.
Then we
need a clue.
Part of the costume was she had a pair of ears. Sticky up ears.
No idea.
Do you know this, V?
No. Do you?
Do you want me to give you another clue?
Yeah, if there is one.
First appearance is an issue of Marvel Team Up, not in his regular titles.
Saying that, Spidey was in an awful lot of Marvel team-ups, wasn't he? So
isn't nearly all of them, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I've no idea.
Is she Silver Sable?
No, sadly not. She is the White Rabbit, a rabbit-themed criminal mastermind with advanced tech at her disposal.
They haven't done much with Silver Sable, have they? Really?
Not recently.
Yeah.
No. Next, the ACP. Lonnie Thompson Lincoln. Lonnie Thompson Lincoln. There is a clue.
And we'll take the clue.
His daughter appeared in the series The Foes of Spider-Man and was wrongly coloured.
This is just conferring with my
okay
with a colleague. The Prowler. Is it? No, it's not. No, it's not. It's Beetle. Is it the green and purple Beetle person?
That's Beetle. Yeah.
Is it just called the Beetle?
Yeah.
What are they called? Yeah.
That's
what got me, the green and purple.
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
Sorry, no, it's Tombstone.
Oh,
fuck.
Could you remember Tombstone's actually, if you look at him, he's actually grey or white, isn't he? I think,
yeah.
White, yeah.
Yeah.
But he's actually a black dude.
But her costume, wasn't her costume green and purple or something in that? Wasn't she?
Beetle, yeah. I think, was she the Beetle? I can't remember now.
I think she was the new Beetle or something like that.
Yeah, I think you're right. Actually.
Yeah, that's what threw me, yeah.
Okay, and his powers, he's a hard bastard. That's what his powers are. Okay, over to...
that's not her powers, though, is it? She's got something else.
No, don't think so. Yeah. Over to the Damons. Elias Wortham. Elias Wortham. There is a clue.
Please.
He is a doctor.
That narrows it down.
No, a medical doctor, I think.
Yeah.
I might know this one.
Got no idea. Absolutely dreadful.
Are we stealing? Or is that...
No, you're stealing, I'm afraid.
Okay.
But you can answer it. It's to show how knowledgeable you are in a minute. Start bearing down on them.
I'm not sure. Right, I think I know.
No.
No, we don't know. No, a Scooby.
Cardiac.
Okay. No.
Whole staff and advanced speed and strength. I thought you might know R&D. Yeah. And the final one of this round, back to the ACP. Hobie Brown. Hobie Brown.
I'm pretty sure that's the Prowler.
1 point.
Yeah.
And what was
he
his
kind of had
set?
like a kind of series of gadgets and weaponry and stuff. Did he use show window cleaning fluid out of his fucking gauntlet or something stupid like that?
I've put vigilante style Batman tech. So that's yeah, good. So 2 points there. Good. Over to H. H, what are the scores?
So in that round, the Damons got 4 points and ACP got 6 points.
Oh, so what's the... So there's 1 point in it now, if I'm right in adding that up.
Is it 2?
Yeah.
It's 1. Oh, it's close, V.
It's 1 point between them.
Good. All right, so one more round left. Eamonn, what's coming up on Mega City, my friend? What have you got lined up? I've just listened to the Excalibur one with Mr. Cannon.
Johnny Cannon,
very good,
of this parish. Excalibur's out, and hopefully next weekend there'll be an interview with Garth Ennis about the comic from Battle, Johnny Red. I'm hoping we can put that one out on time. It depends on an announcement from Rebellion, which I can't spoil, which hopefully will come first. But if I have to push that one back a week, then I've always got an episode with some guy called Tony Esmond talking about one of the comics of the year.
Some old rubbish.
January will be a sort of battle and action miniseries. We'll be doing Johnny Red, we'll be doing Hellman of Hammer Force, and HMS Nightshade. So
nice.
Some 70s war comics we're doing.
Yeah, it's going to be great with Garth Ennis, man. I bet he loves talking about that, doesn't he?
Yeah, I've recorded that one already, and of course he loves talking about Johnny Red. It's one of his favourite comics from growing up. He just loves that comic. So yeah, it was great talking to him about that. So that's what's coming out. Hopefully this weekend in the new, first one of the new year will be that at megacitybookclub.com.
Nice work, man. And where can we find you on the socials?
At the trash fire of social media, at a MCBC podcast.
Good stuff. Good.
Nice.
Into the last round.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Come on, Dan.
So what's to play for?
Here we go,
Play
Damian.
for. This is close.
Come on, Eamonn.
Getting tense.
Yep.
Do you feel tense, H? I feel quite tense.
Always feel tense, me.
Yeah, good.
It's me age.
I'll tell you what, Cat couldn't scratch it. Right.
I'm a wigwam and a teepee.
Either way, I'm too tense.
Hey!
Right. So this is our regular round, the one that you obviously knew was coming because we've had it every year since. It's the regular Comic House round.
Oh.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read out the summary or portion of the summary of a comic, and you can tell me. Can you tell me the title and for an extra point the creative team? And I will take any member of the creative team for 1 point. Okay. So who's first? I forget who's first to go.
ACP.
ACP.
Yeah.
So, ACP, this is how the summary goes. Against this fallen world, Susie has sworn purity to God, but visions of her temptation threaten to get the better of her. Against this fallen world, Susie has sworn purity to God, but visions of temptation threaten to get the better of her.
See, the issue we have now is Comic Houses and having comics added to it all the fucking time. So
Yeah. We're saying this one. This did come up in my recently read pile, so that might help you.
For one of the creators, I'll go Frank the writer. Can't go wrong with that.
No, sadly not. Yep. Are you gonna get this, guys?
No, fuck me, got a clue.
Okay, this is Susie Spreadwell, America's Sweetheart, created by John Linton Robertson.
Oh, fucking hell.
Okay. Over to the Damons. Here's the little summary. People as sparse as land. People are as sparse as the land. That makes sense. Technology has become redundant. Violence is spreading. Skyscrapers are now the stepping stones. Charles and his son are trying to find a place called home. I forgot to say, you can steal on this round. Would you like me to read it again?
Yeah.
If you don't know it, you're fucked. Because
Yeah.
you're not even going to guess.
But to be fair, this is one we have read out loud on the, I think, in the Comic Out section a while ago. People are as sparse as land. Technology has become redundant. Violence is spreading. Skyscrapers are now the stepping stones. Charles and his son are trying to find a place called home. Little clue here is there's clearly a lot of water about. No?
Any ideas, Lee?
Hydro World.
No. Dames?
No.
Dames is doing that very serious, shaking his head. No.
No idea.
Okay. Can we offer it over?
I
You
would
done,
say
guys?
we won't answer this one because the other guys didn't get a chance to steal on the first one. So
Okay, fine. So
Good shout,
it is Boat, written by David Lumsden, art by Mark Whelan.
I wouldn't have got
and
it, but just here as soon as I heard it, I thought
We have mentioned it before.
Yeah, we have mentioned it. Yeah.
yeah.
Back to the Damons. No, back to the ACP, pardon me. Sorry. Bleep are a team of UK superheroes put together by the British government, but it all goes terribly wrong. The team unravels against a backdrop of violence, political intrigue, secret societies, conspiracy, and magic.
Did you say bleep? Did you blank out the
Yeah,
name?
I blanked out the name of the team. Bleep are a team of UK superheroes. Go on.
The only one I can think of, V, is remember we did the SCI, Superhuman Crime Investigators.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, that was a while ago. Was that one?
Do you want a clue?
Yes, please.
Yeah, please.
The artist in question is strongly influenced by Alan Davis.
It's not Vince. It's not a Johnny Cannon. Bloody.
Look at Vince getting excited. Look at his little face.
God, what's it called?
We'll steal if they can't get it.
What is it called?
Is it the United? Is it the? No.
Here we go.
No. What is that? It.
Can I have your answer, please?
Oh my god!
It's not the United. It's written in the arts by Johnny Cannon.
1 point.
And the title of the book, which I've got as a collected trade paperback behind me, but I'm not going to look, is called The...
Johnny, we're so sorry right now.
Don't forget, this is just issue 1. So
The
United.
Yeah, good 1 point.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
I thought I knew if it went over, I knew Eamon would get it because you were talking about this last week, weren't you? Right.
I was, yeah. That's the one I knew.
Yeah.
And me.
Next up, number 4, a Romano British god. Who is this? This is the Damons, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
A Romano British goddess from the north of England is betrayed by her father, Veteris, and tricked into travelling through a one-way time portal to contemporary Britain. There is a clue.
Let's go for the clue, please.
The writer of this is someone you and I discussed once about standing at a bar, Eamon.
Oh.
Or whether we'd want to or not.
Yeah.
That doesn't narrow it down in any way, shape, or form.
Sorry, Dame.
Could we hear it again?
Oh, actually,
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe not now.
A Romano British goddess from the north of England is betrayed by her brother, Veteris, and tricked into travelling through a one-way time portal to contemporary Britain.
Any ideas, Eamon?
Her name's something like Hecate or similar to that. And his name is... No.
Not Esther, is it?
It's a better answer because mine's too Greek. Go for that. And his name
Esther.
was...
And
Oh, I know you know this. Come on. I can tell you know this.
so I've got, if it is Esther, I've got an idea who it is. But if it isn't,
Go
I
for it,
don't.
Damien.
So if it's Esther, then the writer will be Mark McCann, Ryan Brown, and Bisley were the artists. And if it's
Right,
not, then I've no idea.
No.
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 Can we offer it, guys? You done?
Vince, you had an
Yeah.
idea? I have no idea.
Did we just get 1 point for the author?
Yeah, 1 point for the writer.
Chris Mole.
1 point.
And the series was Brigantia.
2 points. Oh, I know, Eamon. So that was a given. Right.
Sorry, Damien.
No, that's not your fault, mate. Bloody hell.
2 left. 2 left. 6 years. This is back to the ACP.
Oh, God.
6 years ago, little Catherine Harlow killed her parents. Showing no signs of regret or remorse, she is said to be a girl without a soul.
May
I know
confer?
this.
May I confer?
Yeah.
Please confer.
Is it Hollow Girl? Is that Dan? Take it away.
I think so. Hello, girl, Luke Cooper.
2 points.
Yes.
No steal. Right. And I believe this to be the final question of the quiz. Over to the Damons. Every day I get the bus to work, and every day I lose a little more faith in humanity. Do you want me to repeat it? It's not about... It could be Damon's journey to work. Every day I drive through the roadworks.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's similar. Every day I get the bus to work, and every day I lose a little more faith in humanity. Guys, I can give you a clue and say that this is a creator who has been on the podcast and been interviewed, but only at conventions. And this comic was quite a change of pace compared to what he normally did. Actually, quite a refreshing change of pace as far as I was concerned. And I expressed that.
We know this, don't we, V?
Okay.
No idea. Sorry,
Yeah,
Eamon.
sorry.
Ames?
No, mate.
Can I offer it over?
Creator Sam Webster.
1 point.
The name of the book. What was it again, Dan?
Fuck me, the name of the book. It's something.
Don't think that's the name of the book. Although that is a book I would read. That is a book I would read.
Why I want to kill everyone or something. Or
I think I'll accept that. Sometimes I want to kill you all.
okay.
Okay. There we go. That was tense towards the end, wasn't it?
That was tense, yeah.
Blew it on the Comic House, Dave.
Blew it, mate. Blew it.
Never mind.
It's when the ACP is strongest, I've got to say.
Whilst Helena adds up all the
It
points,
was a quick adding up.
Okay, well, hang on there. I'm going to go over to Damian. Damian, what's going on? Omen Stats coming back soon, is it?
You what, mate? Sorry?
How's
you were sleeping your eyes open.
Honestly, what's happening with the podcast, babes?
Yeah, it's coming back. Been a little bit distracted recently, so I haven't quite had the impetus to. But I've got some people lined up. I just need to get it motoring again in the new year. So,
good stuff.
Yeah, it'll be back soon, hopefully.
And can I just say that's one of the best Harrison Fords I've seen that you drew.
That's brilliant, mate. You've done such a good job on that.
Oh, the indie one. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, he's like a nemesis. I can never draw him.
Oh, you nailed it there, man.
What is it with your morning dog walks and bin stonk?
Oh, yeah, Marty walks quite a thing.
Yeah,
now,
the Marty walks. I look forward to them every day.
Yeah, so
he has the perfect sort of like he's
Snaps.
so photogenic.
Very photogenic dog.
And I mean, I could do without the other fella that's in the images, but
that's a boner killer.
You get something for the lady, don't you? But he does this thing though where we get to certain points where we'll do the pictures and he'll kind of he'll stop because he knows, and then if you take one and because it's dark at the moment you're struggling to take the picture and you go, right, come on, let's do another one, and he'll go, I'm like, don't you start with me. Like, bloody hell. But, he's a good boy. He does love his bin stonk though. He's
I commissioned ArtNineTwo Studio to do a portrait for my brother, wife, and his new son for a Christmas present, and I gave it to him on Christmas Day. They absolutely loved it.
That's good.
They really liked it. So I was kind of I was thinking
about
pleased.
I was thinking about getting them to do one for me as well. Do you do nudes, or is that okay?
Yeah, I'll paint you.
Yeah, if it's you, Tony, then definitely, yeah.
Well, I'll say I'll paint you nude. I'll keep my socks on, obviously. I'm not an animal. I'll do a rubbing. That does cost more.
It does cost more, yeah. Double the
Don't
price.
care how much. I don't care how much.
Worth every penny.
Just off to the cash point. In the words of the Big Lebowski. Good. Well, that was fun, guys. Thanks for joining in. Over to H, who's in charge of the scores. H, what are the scores?
Oh, listen, Eamon.
So that was a rather nail-biting round. In that final round, Damon scored 0.
Zip.
What?
ACP got 8. So in the final scores, ACP are the clear winners with an eye-watering 27.
Yes.
And the Damons got a piss-poor 20.
He's got a fucking belt. What have you done?
Yes!
Yeah!
He's got a belt. Dan has got a belt.
Somehow.
Well played, guys.
Yeah, thanks, guys. That was good. I have to say,
we're not going to make it, but every time.
I have to say, you are giving it large, but if it wasn't for that last round,
the Comic House round, mate.
I had all but given up.
On a recount.
No, I wouldn't bother.
I wouldn't. No, please don't.
Yeah, I was down on the mat and I'd heard the voices of the Danimaniacs. I was like,
absolutely shocking.
So I'm glad you're not reveling in it, Dan. That's the best thing about that.
I know, yeah.
Well done there.
Nothing like a gracious winner, and Dan's nothing like a gracious winner.
a gracious. To be fair, you guys were absolutely skinning us at the start. But...
Vince is running around his bedroom.
Well, I thought he was having some kind of seizure then. We would offer some medical help, but no.
Retired.
But that was fun. Good one.
Yeah,
well
good.
played, guys.
Thanks, Tony.
everyone.
Really well
Yes,
done.
very well done.
Well done, T. Like that was some fucking great questions there.
The Beano one was added today because it was making me chuckle as I was looking up the Beano.
Yeah.
They're brilliant. Some brilliant characters there.
God, I can't believe that Jimmy Savile one as well. Bloody hell.
No, yeah. There's some crackers in the dandy as well. Julius Sneezer. That's a good one. Yeah.
You know, they come up with the names and then engineer the comic out of that, didn't they?
Yeah, I bet they do.
Yeah,
There's one called Big Chief Itchy Snitch. That's a genuine comic.
I'm glad you said snitch there.
Yeah, I'm glad. They've all been there otherwise.
Oh,
Good.
dear. But
Thanks,
There's
guys.
one in Viz where it's called Hippopotamus Man, and it's like Nigel Ward was like, can reformed sex offender Nigel Ward can assume the limited characteristics of hippopotamus. And he goes down the park and fucks around, gets told off, and at the end he's asking if these kids want to go in the toilet with him.
There's one actually in
Christ.
there's one in the dandy called Millennium Gnome.
Millennium.
That was a fucking real laugh minute, that was, wasn't it?
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
That's terrible.
But thank you very much to our lovely guests for really pushing us to our limits.
Yeah, oh
God,
god,
dear.
yeah.
I thought you guys were done. I thought you were
Almost.
buried.
We were
Yeah.
fucking up. Yeah.
Can I just say something before we go as well, and just say, obviously, thank you to Eamonn for getting, I think, probably 18 of those 20 points. So I appreciate that.
Yes.
Well, thanks to yourselves as well, guys, for another great year. It's been another tough year, and I'd like to thank you three and Eamonn for the help and support you've been giving H and myself for the last few months, and to everyone else listening, because we've had quite a lot of people from the community who've been reaching out and supporting us, and it really does make a difference. So I
Always a pleasure,
just wanted
mate.
to say thank you.
Absolute
It's
pleasure.
really genuinely appreciated. And
Yeah, and if we can, we will sort those roadworks on the road to Wigan for you.
don't need
It's
them
all
now.
right. Yeah.
Working from home. Yeah.
Well, I got
Well,
sacked.
yeah.
I don't need to worry about it, do I?
Every club.
Good, our pleasure, man. Yeah, I hope everything works
Yeah.
out. Obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Brilliant.
good. And thanks, Eamon. Thanks, Geezer.
Cheers, Amy.
Nice
No
one.
problem at all. Thank you, guys. That was great. Are we still
fun.
recording?
Yeah.
Yes.
Say how you really feel, Eamon. Go on.
Just had
Good
a
stuff.
threatening email off Eamon just while we're on it. I just want to get that out there.
Yeah,
It's the
he gave
public
you
domain.
you're dead to me.
I don't think those things are medically possible, but I'm not a doctor in here, so I'm a bit scared now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you not to talk. Just let me handle it.
I can't believe Dan's got a fucking belt. What are you doing?
Fucking,
I can't.
that was amazing. Yeah.
I found that down the charity shop for £2.
The
Oh,
Cockney Dusty
Yeah,
Roads.
I know.
Yeah.
And I have that. I love that.
yeah.
There you go.
What can we say, folks?
Fucking hell, you pulled that out of the bag.
What can we
Something
say?
rotten.
Yeah.
Not much.
I didn't think you had that, boys. I've got to tell you, I was
No, we
getting
was
a bit
getting
worried.
thrashed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually went. I go into every year's end of year quiz thinking
This is going to be the one.
this is the
They
one
won't really
where
get
it
done.
all falls apart. Where, but thank you very much to.
Oh, they were good. I tell you
Yeah,
what, when you
really
got that
good.
first one wrong, I thought, oh no.
That's like 3-0
Oh, no.
3-0 down straight away.
3-0
Yeah.
down straight away.
I kind of like I can retain all the knowledge about characters and stories and stuff like that, but when it comes to like creative teams, I really struggle with that.
Yeah.
I think it's when I was a kid, I never really paid much attention to that kind of stuff. So
It also does highlight to me as well, because obviously, Tony, like there was lots of was it Silver Age, Bronze Age? What was?
Yeah, a bit of both, really. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think,
there was a lot of but when you got to the more modern stuff, no one is ever going to get anywhere close to knowing the editor. No one.
No, the
one.
editors are
'Cause
persona non grata these days,
because
aren't they?
there's
We don't
so
know who
many
they are
editing
at all.
teams as well, aren't they? There's so many
Yeah.
editors. Whereas
I think if you know Marvel, you begin to know. So Jason Aaron tends to have the same editor.
Yeah.
You know, the X-Men editor tends to be the same one. You
Right.
tend to get it, but they're such in the old days when it was like Denny O'Neil, you know, Roy Thomas, Marv Wolfman, all these people. They were fucking legends.
yeah,
So when they would edit these books, they were fucking almost part of the the vibe of that book was down to the editor. But these days they're just like no marks who are on, they're on probably shit pay, and
Yeah. I mean, they're probably. I mean, fair due. We don't know that they're probably putting in all the work that they can to do it.
I always saw the editors like at the Marvel DC were like the senior statesmen. They'd done their time in the trenches, so when a story came along, they would help guide it and fashion it. And if something wasn't right, they would be ideally placed to say, not sure if that works.
Yeah.
But nowadays, I'm not sure if that's the case. I feel
know,
like they're
it
just...
feels like I don't know about whether you guys feel this, and obviously we know nothing about the system. I
know it from dealing with the editors at Nightbrow.
But
that's where I would know.
Yeah, but sometimes with the Marvel stuff, like you say, Dan, it was elder statesmen. It felt like these are people who've been around. They moved to different team, but to the X universe, to the Fantastic Four and stuff like that. But it was always like. But now it feels to me like they're more. There's no way to say this that doesn't sound horrible, but more sort of like a junior editor who's put into this place for 6 months to learn.
Yeah. They're just part of the production line to me now.
Yeah,
where they should have been part of the creative team.
Yeah.
So when you get someone who some editor goes up to Jonathan Hickman and says, "Oh, by the way, I don't think we should have Storm in this comic." You go, "Now I'm including her," and walks off. You think, if that would have been someone else, that had been Shooter. Then there was no way that
And I think it's because they're not given enough rope a lot of the time. Some of these people try, even people who try to put in these new things or try new things, they're not there long enough to make a dent. So then they're moved on to another book. So how is anyone going to be able to say, "Look, I've spent 2 years on this series. You are putting this in the book." Do you know what I mean? There's no, like you say, the writers and the creative team sometimes. The balance is out of whack, isn't it? Really, you've got
it's almost like when you get a strong personality like Hickman or Aaron or something like that, they're almost like the showrunner for the series, aren't they? And that shouldn't be, to me, it should be the editor has the sway over it. And
I think there's part of the scared sort of like, don't piss them off too much because they'll just leave for Image. They'll just go off.
That's it. And they're only barely keeping hold of some of these people, aren't they?
Yeah. I mean, you sent me the link to the to an editor that took over a recent Marvel title. And it looked like this was their first fucking job. It was just like...
Yeah. It looked like they weren't even old enough to go to college.
Yeah. So do you know anything about these characters you're curating and editing?
Yeah.
I mean, there was some names in that list, though. When we were talking about the editors. That really was.
And that Roy Thomas question fucked me.
I've literally got the book in front of me. I showed you. I've got the book in front of me that you got me.
I got Tony a book of, what's it called, Tony? It's
called Barbarian Life.
And it's
Roy Thomas, Barbarian, a literary biography of Conan the Barbarian, Volume 1, written by Roy Thomas, who wrote the issue.
And there's 3 volumes in this, and it's literally Roy Thomas talking about all of the stuff he's done in Conan. So I knew exactly who you were talking about, but the
name wouldn't come.
The name wouldn't. Yeah. Barry Windsor Smith threw me though. I thought he came later. I don't know why. I just thought
John Buscema came later. So so Barry Windsor Smith to start it off.
I said Sal Buscema. What did I say?
Yeah, John and Sal. But the Barry Windsor Smith really fucking stamped it, and then Buscema became consistent, for like the next 90 issues.
You do kick yourself when you fucking get the answer and you think, oh shit.
We're not doing recommends this week because, like I say, this is a short, sharp bit of festive fun for you. But back to Conan, I know, and this is purely because I want to know, and you lovely people go learn at the same time as us. As you learned back there, Tony did send a cover of King Conan to me and Dan. What's that like? Is that good? Is that
good, man? It's decompressed. Mahmoud Asrar on the art. And I think he does the inks as well. And I think he has a hand in the colours, actually, off the top of my head. But I can't remember what I said earlier. But Jason Aaron's a strong writer. Mahmoud Asrar and Jason Aaron did the... when Conan came back to Marvel, they did some issues together on the Barbarian title. So now it's King Conan. He's on an island. He's no longer the king. Something's happened and he gets shipwrecked on this island and someone is there.
Right.
So it's essentially one long fight. But Asrar is a fucking beast. I love him so much.
Yeah.
To this day, I think that Instagram I put out, the print I bought from him is still my most liked thing.
Yeah.
And he was a real gent. When I went and spoke to him at London Super Comic Con, absolute gent. And he knows what he's doing around that Barbarian stuff. And Conan
as does Aaron. I mean, like Aaron's
Yeah.
Thor run was almost like him testing it. He was doing Conan with superheroes, that kind
Yeah.
of the God
That is true,
Butcher
actually.
and all of that. That's got a real epic, fantastical vibe rather than the superhero vibe, isn't it?
Yeah, I know Patrick Zercher is drawing him on Savage Avengers, and he did some of the Conan the Barbarian stuff, and he's not as bulky with Patrick Zercher drawing him, I think, but Aaron and Azra are, if you said to me who are current Marvel creators who you would want to be on Conan, it would be those two for me.
Conan's got to be a big fucking slab of beef, hasn't he? He's got to be like...
Yeah, it's got to be a lump.
I mean, I know he's like agile and stuff as well because these are literary characters and not written realistically. But for me, he is that fucking wall of muscle, isn't he?
Yeah, he's unbeatable, isn't he? Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, and he's I won't spoil it, but he fights this person.
He's still thick though, isn't he? Isn't Conan like he's not all there? But
he's cunning, isn't he? He's got that sort of cunningness about him that you see in the Savage Avengers stuff and in some of the Conan the Barbarian stuff that just finished. But yeah, I mean, whether I want him in the Avengers, I don't really want him in the miniseries with Black Cat is another matter. But this is pure Robert E. Howard.
Yeah,
with, a bit of a horror tinge to it. It's good. It ends on a note and you think, fuck, I mean, it is a single first Marvel issue, so it's completely decompressed. So, buy it. I think I can't remember who it said on the Slack now. They're going to buy it in the collected edition.
It kind of fucks me off when they do these takes on classic characters, and they're like, "Oh, we're going to do Lovecraft. We're going to strip out all mentions of the Necronomicon. There's going to be no monsters from other worlds." And so, why fucking bother doing it then? We do Conan, but there's not going to be any sword and sandals and sorcery. It's going to be like set in Lower Manhattan. Why are you calling it Conan then?
I think what they tried to do with the Black Cat thing is because there is that period in Conan's life where he's a thief, isn't he?
Yeah.
And I think they kind of put I think that's what they would do.
Yeah, because he started off, wasn't he a thief, a pirate, and then a king, or was it something like that? Or was he a pirate first?
He's always nicking stuff.
Yeah. I mean, that's his main. Before he became a king, he was just a thief who became an adventurer, sort of thing.
Surely, the Avengers would end up going after Conan because he would just end up doing whatever.
Yeah, it's a magic thing, and it's all right. It's okay. Savage Avengers. I kind of read it because it's more readable than some of the other Avengers stuff.
I would rather than just putting Conan alongside modern things, I would rather do an Elseworld sort of take, where a group of just take a group of Avengers, like 4 or 5 of them, sort of retroactively make them more fantastical characters. Do you know what I mean? Like what was that? Was that Neil Gaiman?
Avengers Forever.
No, what was that? Neil Gaiman
1612.
1612. Where it was like heroes, but in that sort of time period. Make them more fantastical characters who have walked into King Conan's land, and then have Conan versus.
Okay.
But don't let Neil Gaiman write it. That would be my only thing.
I'd have Conan goes to the Savage Lands as a dust up with Khazar, and then they got to team up to fight. What's that pterodactyl fucking dude?
Oh yeah,
Sauron.
Yeah, Sauron the mutant.
With these
and
powers,
obviously
you can
bang
cure
a lot.
cancer, but I don't want to cure cancer. I want to turn people into dinosaurs.
And one of bang a lot of chicks as well. He's got to bang a lot of chicks on the way around, hasn't he? Yeah.
That writes itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. As does this show, as you can tell, it's we work from a script every week. That's good to know. I mean, I think with that we're going to be doing a lot of shows in the year. We'll sort of focus down on topics like a character like Conan, or do some fantasy, or do some get back into some genres and different topics and stuff like that. And so look forward to the next year.
Very Hugh and his cockatoo.
Oh god, the cockatoo! I cannot believe that was real.
Yeah, 1948 to 49.
Bloody hell!
I didn't let you guys know on the Christmas tragedy that befell me.
Oh no!
I got you guys Viz as per is the custom now, and then come Christmas Eve. I was like, "Where's Viz? I haven't fucking seen my copy of Viz." And I checked the app, and it said it wasn't being delivered till today. So
no,
over Christmas I didn't have Viz. It was a slap in the face.
Has it arrived?
It has. It's out there now. I haven't had a chance to read it yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Dutcher let me down.
Dutcher.
Yeah, we'll have to get in touch with B Dutcher, see what the deal was with that. Perhaps we'll interview him next year.
Yeah.
A bit of a CUNT. So.
Nicely done, Dan. Nicely done.
Yeah, B Dutcher. No one will figure that one out.
Yeah, but of course we got plenty to look forward to in the new year, and we can't wait to see what more comics and nonsense that we get up to. So look forward to some more exciting stuff. Let us know what you thought of this. Did you beat us? Of course you beat us. Everyone fucking beat us. Apart from Tony, but that's why he's the fucking host. That's why because
Tony would smash everyone up.
And in the quiz.
Hey.
If you was going to do a dream team of 3 comic people we know to host a team,
what,
who do you do?
In a pub quiz? Well, Tony Esmond's, he's the ringer.
Eamonn's pretty good, you know. Eamon's pretty fucking good.
Eamon and Pete Taylor. Do you reckon Pete Taylor?
Pete Watson's pretty good as well.
Who's the one that done the silverback gorilla comic?
Yeah, Pete Taylor's good.
Taylor.
Yeah, really
Pete
good.
Taylor.
Yeah.
Good,
Simon Russell's pretty good. He knows his stuff. He knows his onions. Yeah, there's a few people out there. Yeah.
Put together a dream team.
Bloody hell. Maybe there's a fantasy.
Who's your dream team?
Right in.
Let us know.
Yeah, me, Jane McDonald, Marina Sirtis. That's my dream team.
Yeah.
Marina. Anyway, wasn't that the name of the girl from
Aquamarina?
It was.
From Stingray. I know you're a big fan of anything Jerry Anderson. I think you should get together with some Jerry Anderson.
Yeah. Although I will say the Stingray theme tune was an absolute fucking banger. And if you agree with that, you can get in touch with us.
Was that guy by the geezer who did Avenues and Alleyways? And is this a way to?
I don't know.
Amarillo. Okay, Amarillo.
Oh, Stingray.
So if you agree,
who likes Stingray?
I fucking like Stingray. Yeah, and other people do. But we hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. I mean, it was not so much talking about comics, and yet it was nothing but comics, which is pretty much this show in a nutshell. So let us know if there's anything upcoming in 2022. Can't believe that's the year it's going to be.
I'll get yourself to the Beano exhibition. I went to that today. That was good.
Man. That goes on really quite well, doesn't it?
Yeah. God, it's massive. Yeah, a good shop full of Beano stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And support all the Beano creators who are currently just...
Yeah, Laura Howe's got her own wall in there.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolute legend. As were our lovely guests this week and everyone on this show. Thank you very much, guys, for making this year another...
Thank you, V. Thank you,
V. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. It's an absolute highlight of my week speaking to you guys.
Yeah.
And thanks for listening as well, everyone who and takes part in our little community which we've built up.
Yeah. Seems weird because we're a day late recording this, aren't we? It just seems unnatural somehow.
Yeah.
Well, the Christmas zone is a kind of like weird limbo.
Time suck, innit? Yeah.
Time suck. I think I've seen that one. Anyway, you can
time for a suck.
Anyway, let's wind this up. If there's anything upcoming you want us to know about or shout about in the new year, there's several different ways you can get in touch with us. awesomecomicspod@gmail.com. Follow us on Twitter @theawesomepod, where you may see some gloating images.
Oh, don't be gloaters.
No, I won't. But Dan Butcher's the one. With
I'm not one of that. I'm not one to gloat.
As he's actually holding the title belt
strapped over my shoulder.
Who's next year?
Well,
down to next year.
Let's get around.
We'll talk about this because we're murking them one by one, aren't we?
Yeah.
Did you say murking?
Yeah, not like a merkin, but like.
Okay. He pointed to his knob. Then you couldn't see that.
This side.
Yeah. Anyway, if you go to Facebook, go to facebook.com/Awesome Comics Podcast and join the community group Awesome Comics Talk, where all this gloating has made me choke to death.
I'll pube down there.
Yeah. always. Not mine. Anyway.
You don't have any.
Thank God.
No,
yeah.
I'm like a fucking Ken doll, where there's a fantastic community of people on there. And Awesome Comics Talk. Search Awesome Comics Talk on Facebook. Likewise, join the Awesome Comics, the Slack channel. Tony,
it's been good over Christmas. Slack.
Now we've got video. I can just see Tony stroking his hair all the time.
Going grey, man.
Impressive mane of hair, T.
Yeah, you should really put some trousers on. Thank you for listening to us, whether it's on the website awesomecomics.podbean.com. If you listen to us on Apple Podcasts, subscribe and leave a review because it helps get the word out about the show. and everything that we talk about. These two are terrible when they're
We
on
never do
video.
this with the camera on, but I'm just trying to put you
videos,
off.
yeah.
I know.
Can't do this.
Yeah. There's a reason we don't do this on camera. If you listen to us on any other networks like Spotify, Amazon, Stitcher, Podnose, Podknife, what other networks are we on, Tony?
We're on Pod, back of a three-wheeler with Pixie Peach.
Popular
Someone
one.
said today you can actually leave ratings on Spotify. So if you do listen to us on Spotify, give us the appropriate star rating for which you think.
No, it was Ludology. It was Phil, wasn't it?
Ludology, yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, fire up the fives.
Nice. Tony's he's got a laser gun. But of course, you can follow us on social media, etc., to find out or follow us on Patreon and stuff. But where can people find us, Tony?
Patreon.com/tribute press. Furs ongoing. Have a look. Daryl's killing it on it.
I am on patreon.com/Vanguard Comic, which I'm posting up stuff on Viper 2. I've virtually finished Viper 2, and Vanguard issue 20 is starting in January. So
nice.
Get ready for that.
Yes.
Preach.
And you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Jester Diablo. Thank you very much to you all out there for another great year of comics and fun. Despite everything that's going on in the world, whether it be, wherever you are in the world, we hope you're okay and doing all right. It's been a tough old year in a lot of different ways for a lot of different people. So, we love you, because we do. And we might as well be genuine now, because there are some people that we're not going to name names, but
people had a tough time, man.
It's been a tough time for a lot of people, understandably, especially now when there's lots of people at home, or if you have to self-isolate or anything like that. We hope you're doing all right and doing well. Don't worry, we'll still be doing this every week to make you think, dear God, it could be worse, or it could be them.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you a heartwarming Christmas story.
Oh, yeah, please.
There's an old lady that lives about 5 doors down from me, and I went round to see her and spoke to her, and I said, well, how are you going to be getting on Christmas Day? I said, do you have any family, friends coming around? She went, no, I'm going to be spending Christmas Day on my own. And I said, oh, sorry to hear that. I said, could I borrow some chairs? So I've got the family coming.
We won't be needing those chairs then, will we?
Oh dear. Yeah, we'll be back in.
Ever thoughtful.
Yeah. Yes. So join us next year for more Awesome Comics Pod. Thank you very much for listening. You've been amazing, and you never know we've got some plans, and of course, sometimes we'll just make it up as we go along. We normally do.
That's what we do.
Yeah. But
okay.
Enjoy the rest of your year. From Dan, Tony, and myself, have a brilliant week. Read loads of comics. Stay safe and healthy. And we're trying to put each other off because we're on video.
This camera.
And as always, what should they do, guys?
Stay awesome.
That's as good as it's going to get, isn't it?
Right on, comrades.
Yes. Bye, everyone.
Bye.